Hi guys, welcome to my video. Today I want to talk about the fear of being single forever, the fear of being lonely forever. What are the other fears that are coming to you when you're single? Like, what are the other fears that are coming to you when you are that person who is, so committed to yourself, but then on the back of your mind you might be having that voice, right, that is telling you some story that you don't really want to believe in, but it sits there and it pulls you back. It might be blocking you from actually entering your next level. It all comes down to your confidence, okay? Your self-confidence, but your confidence in your life as well, which is very connected, and how much you progressing in life, and really your perspective. I don't think I ever had the fear of being single forever. Right now I choose to be single intentionally because I want to work on myself. I want to work on things in my life that will elevate me and will put me in a different space in order to meet new people then, okay? And I decide where is that right time for me. I would never tell anyone you should be single forever. Like, this is not this is not true. Of course it's not true, because we do want to change, okay? We do want to change in our life, always. It's very important for you to appreciate you being with yourself and really get to know yourself and explore yourself and build that foundation and become grounded in who you are and become super clear on which direction you want to take in life. What's your purpose, what's the dream job you want to have, okay? Yeah, this is very, very important, because otherwise you might be falling for this trap of finding that escape and happiness with the person that you want to be with, or with the kid that you have, or other things, or with the job that you do that is not really your dream job, but it gives you that sense of power or sense of importance or value, which is also very, very dangerous. You have an ability to find all of that within yourself first, and then your life transforms, your life changes. So a lot of people said to me, some of them, yes, they do fear of being single forever, and this is just indication, huge indication, that there is something behind the surface hiding, okay? Where does fear coming from? Because it's all about realizing and changing your perspective that your life is unlimited. You have the power to change whatever you want to change, and it's not like you are stuck in one place forever and ever and ever. And even though you feel like this in your mind, it's not true. And the sooner you realize that, the quicker you will be able to change that. I don't think I ever had a fear of being single forever, but I had a different type of that same fear, that I will be stuck in one place in this department, that I will always have bad situations, bad experiences, bad relationships, and the circle will repeat itself over and over again. The reason for that was because it was repeating all the time across the years. It was repeating either with the same person or with different people. It was always the same fail every single time, and definitely there was something that I liked about it. And I think this is the case for so many people, that maybe not realizing that you actually like something about it, okay? You like the drama, you like being in the drama, you feel like your life is a little bit dramatic, and something's going on. Your friends love listening about it secretly, but they do try to help you. It's always you that have so many things going on, because there's like a telenovela going on, right? So it's always drama, always problem. Like, you maybe enjoy calling your friends, telling them all the story, how it's not going well, right? We do like listening about the struggles. You might like something about your drama if you see the circle repeating itself. And I was definitely the person who liked something about it. And I realized I am stopping this right now. And the way I did it was I just took a break, right? So I took a long break from dating scene, just being with myself. The pandemic helped me with that. I'm so grateful for that. And I started to really build my relationship with myself, okay? So that's one thing. Another thing about the fear, right? So coming back to the fear. So I had the fear of the circle repeating itself, which is just real, and it would be repeating itself if I didn't do anything about it, if I didn't change anything about myself, if I didn't go into that self-exploration journey, if I didn't take a step back and take the time for myself and sit with myself and go deep into what's behind the surface, because there was a lot of things behind the surface that I didn't know, I wasn't aware, and I was just repeating them, okay? And I was very much toxic myself, right? I was having the patterns and automatic behaviors that were not serving me in any way. If you feel like you have the fear of being lonely forever, because it really comes down to being lonely forever, like being single forever, what does it even mean? You know, like what? You are lonely right now, and this is why this fear is in your head. And anyone can be lonely. You don't have to be single to be lonely. You can be in a relationship and be lonely. You want to look into where this is coming from. Where am I not meeting my own needs? Where am I not meeting my own self? Where I'm not dating my own self? Because if you are giving everything you have yourself, everything that you deserve, everything, you know, all the comfort that you need, if you were giving this to yourself and you would be committing to yourself and you would be 100%, you know, your best friend for yourself, like you wouldn't feel lonely. You know, as you go through your own self-exploration journey and you're trying to learn more about yourself and get to the bottom of that fear, you want to realize that if you run around in your mind having that thought that you're looking for a man, you feel like you need to find a man, you cannot ever find a relationship, blah blah blah, like this might come from a very desperate place of, for some reason, you thinking that you need that in your life. But you have to be super honest with yourself and answer yourself a question like, why do I need this in my life? You know, like, why? Is there intention for it? Like, what, where do you feel pressure from? Where is the pressure coming from? Is it time? Is everyone telling you the time is ticking? Is it your family? Is it everyone around you having it and you don't? Is it you are pressuring yourself? You know, where is the pressure coming from? Once you identify that, you will be able to move through that, okay? And really go even deeper. Like, okay, so let's say it's time. Let's say you're 30, I'm 30. You're 30 years old and you thought you will have a successful relationship by then, okay? So let's say, okay, so why do I feel like I need to have it at that time? Again, is this coming from other people? Is this coming from the society? Is this coming from what you see in the movies? Is this coming from any other place? Like, why? You might realize that you are so good where you are right now with all the things that are going on for you right now, that really this is really like a great addition at some point, but maybe you don't need it now. I remember when I had those conversations with myself and I had to really get clear on, why am I making my whole life about finding a relationship? Why am I making my whole existence about being with somebody, about who am I dating, who am I with, what's going on there, and all that exciting stuff? And yes, it is exciting, it's fun, it's best entertainment ever, but it's not my whole life. It's not your whole life. Your life is not about finding that one person and put all your worth into that person. Your life is about having a purpose, having that happiness within you already, and sharing that with that person. You don't want to make it as your life purpose, okay? And this is why it's so important for you to find your purpose, to find what makes your soul sing, to find that deeper, bigger happiness inside of you and fulfillment that's gonna bring the best out of you, that's gonna bring you to your true self. And then when that happens, your whole game changes because you begin to attract all the different things in your life, like all the abundance that you are worthy of, and other people as well, and you will have so many people to choose from. Okay, so like it will not be even a valid, you know, fear anymore once you become super honest and clear with yourself first. Okay, we often go out there not knowing who we are, not knowing what we want to do in life, and we just go for whoever we have chemistry with and whoever we attach our vision with, and it's all about that, and it's all about that, and I'm like,
I can't.
We're changing this right now. We're changing this right now. It's new era of waking up to your purpose. What makes you happy every single day and being whole as a one person.
you know, I've been doing so many things for myself, and it's so exciting and so fulfilling, and it's just like the best thing ever that can happen to you once you realize that. It's not only about being single, because there's so many people out there that are single and they're not appreciating it, and they're not doing the proactive work around this, and they're not investing in their singlehood. So that's another thing. Like, it's all about investing in yourself and your time when you are single, because it's the same like with relationships. You gotta invest in a relationship in order for it to be working well, and you gotta invest in your single life in order for you to be fulfilled and content, and having the relationship with yourself is exactly the same. So if you're not doing all of that, you know, if you're not putting energy, time, and money into yourself in your areas where you want to grow, then you will just be miserable and maybe having all those, you know, bad negative thoughts, and you will never really understand how it really is to be completely fine by yourself. Time is illusion. Okay, it doesn't really exist. We have the time as something linear in our minds, and we're constantly measuring ourselves against that time, and sometimes it's really good to take yourself out of it. Okay, obviously we all, you know, set timelines and deadlines for ourselves to speed up, to progress, and all of that, fine. But sometimes it would really help you if you take yourself out of it and just question everything. Like, wait a minute, this is just, you know, human invention of that there is some time. Okay, in reality we are moving through space, right? We are growing, we are evolving, we are entering in different dimensions, different chapters in our lives, and we're changing, constantly changing. So you can never really say that you're scared of being single or being in one place ever, as long as you work on yourself and you grow yourself, because you entering different steps and different chapters, and you will be meeting completely different type of people in every area, in every step of that journey. Okay, so it's really, it's just all about your perspective and how you look at it. And this is why I'm making this video, to kind of give you that different perspective. Like, you don't have to measure yourself anymore against that timeline. Okay, you can take your power back and say, I am evolving, I'm making changes every day, every month, every year, therefore there's no way I will ever be stuck. And there's so many things, so many actions I can take in order to change my situation. And, you know, the better you become at really managing yourself, the more chance that there will be new things coming to my life, new people coming to your life, you know, new opportunities, new dating opportunities. This is really how I think. This is how I think. Every month is almost different period of my life. It's not even logical for me to think that for some reason I would be stuck somewhere forever. If you have a job and you feel like you're gonna be stuck in that job forever, because it's all the same. We are stuck somewhere, and we are scared that we're gonna be always there, unfulfilled, and, you know, things that we want will never happen. So it's always kind of the same for whatever we're talking about. Deciding I'm opening up a new opportunities for me, a new chapter of my life, and I just decide that it will be a new chapter. It will be something else that I will figure it out. All about your self-trust as well. You trust in yourself, you will figure it out, right? So it all comes down to lack of change. We think like that because we have a lot of resistance to any change in our life. Boom, that's why. But we all know it's totally possible. It's totally possible. And We are here to help one another to get there. What is your supporting system? Because that's very, very, very important. What's your supporting system? Of course, your family, but also your friends are very, very important. And having friends on the same journey or very similar journey, having friends that are also single, that understand you, that have the same mindset, that have the same similar goals in life, that are very driven, that really supports you in everything you do, that, you know, maybe look up to you and you look up to them. This is very, very, very important to have. We all need a connection. Like we, you know, as soon as we feel very alone in our world, it's a dangerous place to be. It's not helping. It's not helping. It will not empower you, no matter how much you're trying to stay sane. So it's important for you to have that connection and, you know, share your opinions, share your perspectives, and move through that sometimes together. And your family is a big one, because they might not understand, right? They might be still living in the past and having like old archaic views on things and on being single and on, you know, worrying about you, that you will never find anybody, and like it's contagious and you should really block it. But then you have to bring yourself back to your true self and what you believe in. And if you're at that point in your life when you're trying and you're putting yourself out there and things are not working out, it's probably because this is the sign for you that you are meant to be focusing on something else. There is something in your life that is meant to, requires your 100% focus to become your next level, become your next level version. So this probably is the sign. And the best way is to do something different, get out of your way. The moment you change your perspective and you do different things and have different habits in your life, you are changing the game for yourself, and everything changes around you. So it's just like a shift in perspective, and changing your beliefs changes your whole life, because you do different things, you feel different, and you're just like in a different space completely. If you feel lonely in your singledom journey, I would like to invite you to join my community on Instagram at Single Lady Hustle, because we are all about growth and all about glow up in our single life. If you are an ambitious single woman who wants to work on her self-confidence, work on creating a new sexy identity in order to make a change, because you feel like this is the right time for you to really change your day-to-day, inviting you to join my self-confidence building list, where I share all my tips and lessons and my own experiences from my own journey, so I can help you and empower you, and you will be able to implement that into your life straight away. So that's it for today. I hope you liked the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Comment below if you have any questions or any thoughts. And see you soon in the next video.